Assalamualaikum. My name is Intan Nusyairah binti Tariq Fazila. ID number BMI 240309, class D 5B. Okay, so today description of Islamic Unit Trust. Islamic Unit Trust is a Sharia compliant investment that pulls money from many investors into diversified portfolio. The fund is professionally managed and aims to generate return while complying with Islamic principle.
So let's move to SSBNI. SSBNI introduced by the National Higher Education Fund Corporation (PTPTN) in Malaysia. The scheme is designed to encourage parents and guardians to save systematically for their children's future higher education expenses. Conventional saving product (SSBNI) operate according to Islamic financial principle and provide annual dividend return to depositor. In addition, the scheme offers various benefits including income tax relief, government guarantee, and eligibility advantage for PTPTN education financing application. Therefore, SSPNI serves as a secure and effective financial planning tools that help families prepare for the rising cost of higher education while complying with Islamic principles.
For the next one, description of investment product, gold investment. So gold investment is an investment activity where individuals purchase and hold gold with the objective of preserving wealth and gaining profit from the increase in the gold prices over time. And Islamic finance, gold investment must comply with Sharia principle by avoiding prohibited elements such as riba, as interest, gharar, uncertainty, and say gambling. And it also can be made in several forms, including physical gold such as gold bars and coins. And then it can be gold investment account and digital gold platform that offer by Islamic financial institution. And gold investment, also known as a high liquidity, is easy to buy and sell and can act as a hedge against inflation, although its market price may fluctuate over time.
Next, we will move to private retirement scheme. The private retirement scheme (PRS) is a voluntary long-term saving and investment scheme in Malaysia, designed to help individuals accumulate funds for retirement. PRS offer various investment products that cater to different risk appetites, investment objective, and age group. PRS provider offer different type of fund based on an individual risk tolerance. For example, conservative fund is suitable for older investors who prefer low risk and stable return. A moderate fund is suitable for investors who wants a balance between risk and return. Meanwhile, a growth fund is suitable for younger investors who are willing to take higher risks in exchange for potential higher return.
Next, for performance of Islamic Unit Trust, the NAV grew from RM1 to RM1.50 between 2023 and 2025, representing a total growth of 15%. This shows stable performance and positive long-term growth.
Based on the historic chart show the dividend performance of SSBNI over the two most recent years, 2024 and 2025. In 2024, the scheme delivered a dividends rate of 4.05%, reflecting a stable and consistent return typical of a low-risk, government-backed saving product. In 2025, the rate increased slightly to 4.10%, marking a modest improvement. This small rise of 0.05 percentage point indicates that SSBNI maintains steady performance while achieving slightly better investment return in 2025. Although the increase is not large, it is significant in the context of saving instrument, where returns are usually stable rates that highly volatile. The 2 years trend suggests that SSBNI remain a reliable and low-risk education saving scheme, offering consistent return around the 4% level with gradual improvement rate than rapid growth.
So the next one is is, as you can see, this chart shows that the trend of gold prices from 2024 to 2025, and then we can see that the price increased significantly from RM 306 ringgit 10 cents to RM 567 ringgit 88 cents per gram, and it's representing an increase of 85.5%. And this also shows that gold has performed strongly over the 2-year period.
Next, the difference among the four investment product, which is PRS. Based on the performance record of PRS funds, the growth fund category demonstrates positive return over the two most recent years, 2024 and 2025. In 2024, the fund achieved a return of 13.50%, reflecting strong market performance and effective portfolio management. In 2025, the return increased to 15.32%, indicating further growth in the value of the fund. This represents an increase of 1.82 percentage points compared to the previous year. The improvement suggests that the fund benefit from favorable market condition and successful investment strategy. Unlike traditional saving and successful investment strategies,
Risk of Islamic Unit Trust. Islamic Unit Trust face market, economic and liquidity risk. Auto diversification help reduce risk. Investor may still experience losses during unfavorable market conditions. For return of Islamic Unit Trust, the return depends on the fund's performance and market condition. Equity-based funds generally offer higher returns, while sukuk and money market funds provide more stable returns.
So let's move to risk return of SSPNI. SSPNI is a Syariah compliance education savings scheme introduced and managed by the Perbadanan Tabung Pendidikan Tinggi Nasional (PTPTN). The scheme encourages parents and guardians to save for their children higher education expenses from an early age. It is designed as a long-term saving product that offers annual dividend, tax relief, and government-backed security. One of the main advantages of SSPNI is a low risk because deposits are guaranteed by the Malaysian government. Savers also receive annual dividend, which provide a moderate return compared to ordinary saving account. In addition, eligible depositor may enjoy income tax relief and free takaful protection, making the scheme attractive for education planning. Overall, the SSPNI is suitable for individuals seeking a safe and disciplined way to save for future education costs while enjoying the government support and financial benefit.
Next is for capital protection. SSPNI consider a very low risk because it is the government-linked savings scheme managed by PTPTN. Your savings are backed by the Malaysian government, and it is Syariah compliant Wakalah Bil Istimar. In simple terms, your capital is treated like a government-backed education saving account, so it is generally considered safe and stable, low risk or of loss of principal. Next is liquidity. You can withdraw money anytime. Withdrawal is usually done via online portal or bank agents. Processing time is typically 1 until 3 working days, can vary by bank or channel. And for the important thing, it is not instant like e-wallet, but still fairly liquid compared to fixed deposits and no lock-in period. Next is minimum investment of SSPNI. SSPNI is designed to be very accessible, no strict minimum balance requirement to maintain the account. You can start with a small initial deposit, often as low as RM 20 ringgit or even lower depending on channel. And after opening, you can deposit any amount anytime. No mandatory monthly commitment, and unlike SSPN Plus, it does not require monthly contributions.
next for For risk return of private retirement scheme, the public mature PRS fund offer different level of risk and return depending on the type of fund chosen by investor. Generally, PRS is considered a medium risk investment because the level of risk varies according to the fund selected. For example, conservative fund invest mainly in fixed income securities such as bond and money market instrument. These funds carry lower risk and provide more stable return, making them suitable for individuals who are close to retirement or prefer a safer investment. On the other hand, growth fund invest a larger portions of their asset in equities or stock. These funds have higher risk because stock price and fluctuate due to market conditions. However, they also have the potential to generate higher risk return over the long term. For instance, a 25 years old investor may choose growth fund because they have many years before retirement and can tolerate short-term market fluctuation.
The difference among the four investors product. So the next one is gold investment. So here's the return, risk and capital protection of gold investment. This is the return and risk of gold investment. So gold investment is considered a low to medium risk investment because it is generally more stable and less volatile compared to stock or cryptocurrency. However, investors should understand that gold price can be fluctuate, and then the price of gold may increase or decrease depending on the factors such as the global economic condition, inflation and market demand. And in terms of return, investor can enjoy capital appreciation, which means they can earn profits when the price of gold rise over time. Because of the stability, gold is also suitable as long as it's a long-term investment for wealth preservation and steady. In addition, gold is widely recognized as an inflation hedge. This means that gold tends to maintain or increase its value when the purchasing power of money decreases due to inflation. This is because the value of the investment depends on the current market price of gold. If gold price rise, investor may gain profits. However, if prices fall, the investment value may decrease. Nevertheless, gold is still considered a relatively stable asset compared to many other investment options, and is commonly used for long-term wealth preservation. Overall, although there is no guaranteed capital protection, gold offers potential returns, lower risk, and protection against inflation. It making it an attractive investment for a long-term investor. So the next one is liquidity and minimum investment of gold investment. So next is liquidity. And then gold investment has high liquidity, which means investor can easily buy or sell their gold through the bank whenever they need cash. In addition, gold can be easily converted into cash during business hour by making it flexible investment option. However, the amount of money received depends on the current market price of gold at the time of sale. If the gold price is high, investor may earn more profit, but if the price falls, they may receive a lower amount. Therefore, gold is considered a flexible investment because investor can access their funds whenever it's necessary. And for the last one is a minimum investment. So one of the advantage of this gold investment is low entry requirement. The minimum initial investment is only 10 ringgit for 1 gram of gold, while the minimum subsequent investment is also RM 10 ringgit or its equivalent in a gram. And this also affordable entry point makes the gold investment suitable for beginner and small investor, and those who want to start investing with a small amount of capital.
Okay, so next is best two investment. First is Islamic Unit Trust, and second is SSBNI. For the Islamic Unit Trust, it is because it diversified investment portfolio, professionally managed by fund managers, and then they high long-term growth potential,
and it's flexible and also accessible for investors. And for the SSPNI, it's low risk and government backed, and it consistent annual dividend, and also it's eligible for tax relief. And the last one is support long-term education planning. And why not we choose PRS and gold? It is because for the PRS, it withdrawal restrictions before retirement, and for gold, because it high price, volatility, and also market fluctuations.